Okay, so tomorrow we're apparently going to get one of the biggest trailers of all time. I mean, they're even having a fan screening for this, and I haven't heard of a trailer doing this since Batman vs. Superman when we got like a couple of seconds of something huge in that trailer. But I remember Batman vs. Superman, there was a big event and there was like screenings and everything. I went to it. I was pretty pumped for that movie at the time. And so what they revealed was the Batman vs Superman fight, which we already knew was going to happen, right? So there was not much more to say about surprises there. But this time around, Spider-Man No Way Home is doing the same thing tomorrow, actually. And I thought it'd be the best time to make this video just in case to look at it back in retrospect about what exactly has happened here. So, for the most part, I'm going to say it, fans on Twitter everywhere have been pretty much making the marketing for Sony. Sony just has to sit back, release a couple of really quick posters out to the general public, one trailer, and that's it. There's not much more there besides other things that the actors are doing that are speculating or alluding to big things. And okay, let's just get it out. I do believe that Toby and Andrew are in this movie. I don't believe they are in it to the extent that people want them to be in it. And I don't believe there's more characters like X-Men and all of that in this movie, which many people are pointing to. And so this video basically, as you can read, is what happens with these fan expectations and where it ultimately leads us. And so I think one of the freshest ones in everybody's minds has definitely have to be WandaVision. I think that was the biggest one of the year so far. The whole Mephisto theories flying left and right, and I myself was a big part of those. You can go back to my channel, check out those videos. I was very much so guaranteeing Mephisto's in the next episode. Mephisto's in the next episode. He's the big bad. He's going to be the setup to the next season. That's pretty much where I left it off, and I still kind of believe that. But what I do believe is happening here with Spider-Man is kind of the same thing, but on a larger scale. Now, don't get me wrong, WandaVision was a good show. It was very much so a very well-viewed show as well, but not on the scale of Spider-Man. Now, Loki was another sort of like middle ground type of feel where there was high expectations and some of them were met, but some of them of course were not, and that is the case. I'm pretty sure that many of us know that you can't exactly go where the fans are wanting you to go, because that just sets up failure, honestly, for a studio or anybody working on a project. If you just do what everybody wants you to do, you're not going to really get far with that. So I very much so believe that there is like a sort of responsibility from the creators and stuff to shut off the noise going on and just do what they know is best. But no, this movie right here. Now, as I said in the beginning, I do believe that Toby and Andrew are in this movie, but some people are making it seem like it's going to be a full-on Spider-Man adventure type vibe to it, where there is going to be a whole thing where these guys were going to team up and they were going to be together throughout the whole film, trying to take down everybody and anybody who tried to destroy the universe, whereas I feel that they are actually just going to be in here for like 20 minutes tops, if even, and it's just more of a cameo type deal. When you start to really think about how that would even work out in this film, you start to realize that there really wouldn't be enough time with all of the characters that are already confirmed in this, such as Electro, Doc Ock. We also have the Green Goblin we've already seen. There's rumors that there is also going to be Vulture in this as well. Sandman, I believe, has been confirmed, sort of. Not really, but sort of. And so when you start to add two bigger names such as Toby and Andrew to that, and Doctor Strange and all of these other things, you start to realize that I don't think we're getting to go in this direction everybody's thinking we're getting to go. I think that there's going to be something different here. And I think that difference is that these characters won't really be in it as much as many of us believe they will be, and will in fact be cameos, as I said. So I'm just getting that off of my chest. I may be wrong, and honestly, I hope I'm wrong. I do want them to be in this movie longer than that, but I'm just like not setting myself up for that anymore like I did with all of these other things. But we'll see what happens, right? So what are your thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home? What do you expect to see from it? Do you really expect to see Tobey and Andrew in it as long as people are saying they're going to be in it? Or are you expecting something different? Totally. Let me know down below in the comments. I am interested to know your thoughts about this as well. As I said, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Tobey and Andrew are in it more than I'm expecting them. But I'm not really all the way there believing that they are. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Anyways, as always, that is going to do it for me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'm just trying to say, let's not put up our expectations so high. Let's just see it for what it is. Tomorrow we get the new trailer. If they are in fact in the trailer for, I would say, more than 5 seconds, that's giving me a possible, like, yeah, they're going to be in this movie a little longer than I'm saying. But if it's a quick glimpse, yeah, I'm not all the way there thinking they're going to be in this movie as much. And that all goes back to the Spider-Man Civil War thing where we saw Spider-Man very, very briefly in the trailer. And of course, in the whole movie, we saw him very briefly. But it was at key scenes. I believe that is the same thing that is going to happen with the Spider-Man No Way Home. One scene, big and everything, and then that's that. So that's my thoughts on it. What are your opinions on it as well? Is Tobey and Andrew going to be in the movie the whole time, or are they just going to be cameos like I'm saying? I'm really curious to know what you think. As I said, let's not put these expectations so high that when the movie finally does show up and it's actually something good, we had set these expectations so high that people are complaining online about it, and I'm pretty sure we're still going to get the complainers out there. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. I think that they can definitely give us something special, but people, I think, might ruin it by being too mad about something that was never really promised to anybody. So we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts below. As always, make sure you check out the video on the left if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. I will do a reaction to the trailer. I think I'm going to see what time it releases, but definitely will be doing a breakdown of it, so stay tuned for that. Usually, I don't know if my camera is working on my phone and stuff, because sometimes it likes to act up. I can do this reaction, but we'll see what happens. So let me know your thoughts. Tomorrow we have Chucky. I will be releasing a theory on Chucky. It might be out by the time you're watching this, so definitely check that out if you haven't. And I will be having a ton of other videos as well as tomorrow I will start the podcast, so I will be releasing it here as well as on a podcast platform. I haven't decided which one to use. I've been using Anchor last year, but I do want to use something different this year, so that we'll see. I do have an Eternals video as well coming out after watching it. Once again, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Spider-Man hype. Do you think it's overblown out of proportion, or do you think that this is great? And as I said in the beginning, hats off to you, Sony, because you ran a marketing campaign without spending that much, because you knew people were going to be that hyped about this movie, and you knew you didn't have to really go all the way because people were going to do it for you. So hats off to you, my friends. Anyways, as always, that is going to do it for me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We are less than 100 away, so super excited about that. As always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.